Hello everyone, welcome to Fuse Room. I'm Alberto as usual, but in this video I want to talk about my Patreon and the offers I'm running for Black Friday. I want to cover what tiers I have, what really is going on my Patreon, and why I think you should join. So let's do that. So let's talk about it, shall we? I had my Patreon for a bunch of years now, and in there I've taught pretty much everything in the fields that I know and I specialized in. Piano and keyboards, synthesizers, music theory and ear training, writing music for video games or commercials or, short films, TV, anything like that. Writing small sketches, writing big sketches, dealing with an entire album, or recording with people, or mixing your music, or mastering it, or dealing with a mastering engineer, or what it means to be a songwriter, or even what it means to deal with the music business today. How would I go about opening a new studio? What type of gear I would put in there. Then I've done plugin releases, plugin comparisons, hardware versus software, digital versus analog. But most importantly, I think I've helped people realize that there's a balance in exploration and having fun, as my teachers used to say, that is really important if we want to progress in the craft that we like, which in my case, is music making. So music is certainly a lot of fun. But you know what is the most fun? Going on Facebook watching cats and, I don't know, maybe other weird stuff. I know, that is just like wasting time, and it sometimes makes us just want to go there and do that stuff. But if you look at yourself in the mirror and you every day think like, I am not as good as I want it to be, and that goes really beyond the normal frustration of not being just smooth in doing something, you should really do something about it. So I realize a lot of you probably have already closed the video right now because we don't want to hear that stuff. I know. And that's why I teach to about 50 to 60 people, because it's not 1,000 million people Patreon. I perfectly understand and I realize that. But maybe somebody is watching these and is thinking, well, I should try these out. So how does it work? In there, I have currently three tiers plus an extra, okay? And I'm gonna add another one. So the rundown is as follows, including the Black Friday offers, because this is where you wanna jump in for the entire year so that you get a very good deal. So my lowest tier is called Tier C, and it's just some money that people give me and say like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. I like what you do. I support your education projects, but I just don't want to do anything more. So here's a tip. Thank you very much for what you do. You're inspiring. Bye. Tier B, which is the second one, is actually the one that gets you access to my video library. And you can watch, I would say, most of the videos in there. Most of the videos. I would say, do we want to give it a number? Maybe 80% of the videos, maybe 75% of the videos. Most of the people are subscribed to this tier. You get access to a Discord, you talk to me or other people over Discord. We discuss everything, new plugins, just hardware versus software, anything goes. It's really a music faculty online. So people get there, they have maybe a lunch break or something to drink and talk with some other person, and they make friends. There's people who are more friends with some other people just because they get along better. They have like better, more maybe probably mutual interests, right? But the people in there are really what make my Patreon the place that it is now. People are willing to share knowledge and to explore. So that's the main thing. If we go over this, we got Tier A. Tier A is more expensive than Tier B, as you know, and we're going up and up, but it allows you to do everything Tier B does, plus watching more advanced videos and getting in touch with me in person. So you have something that is going on, maybe you're working on a mix with a band, or you get in a studio and there's a piece of gear you don't know, or you want to have a little bit more tips on how to comp vocals. Something in your music life is happening and you want direct help with me, you can write me straight there over Discord privately, send me material, and I will dedicate my time to helping you out, but in person. Over that, we got Tier S. Tier S is the same as Tier A, so got access to all the videos there, plus getting in touch with me in person, but it's got one lesson per month in the form of a video that I make 100% privately to you, for you, on topics that we decide. So you ask me, for example, that you want to improve on mixing, or you want to improve on making music for video games, you want to know how it works with companies, you want to know how to sketch something based on a specific style of video game. We start working towards that. I break it down for you, I give you a program, we discuss it. People in Tier S tend to stay there not for just one lesson, although we could do that, you subscribe for 1 month and then go. They tend to be there for periods of time, so for example a semester, because they want to achieve something that simply cannot be done in one lesson. You're free to do one, but the best way to do Tier S is to really take the sort of like the ballistics of your journey to understand something in depth, and that's what I do there. Over Tier S, I'm introducing a new tier that will be limited to 3 people because it's gonna take a lot of time away from my daily schedule. And this is gonna be Tier S4, that's the name of it. Tier S4 is exactly like Tier S, but it offers 1 lesson per week in the form of a video or a live discussion together. So we got 4 times what Tier S does. That's why it's called Tier S4, okay? So in the time that Tier S does 1 lesson, Tier S4 does 4. Okay, so you gotta have time every week to deal with what I do with you, right? So this is instructor-student, you gotta set away some time for it. Otherwise, it's gonna be money that you waste, okay? Also, Tier S4 does not cost 4 times as much as Tier 1. It costs about half of it, a little bit over half. So it's more convenient because not only do you learn 4 times as much in quantity, you actually pay less. So it's a lot more convenient. So this is the breakdown. It's really not much about that. They just keep increasing in cost and in value, and they just offer more stuff. This Black Friday, I'm doing an offer for people who subscribe for an entire year. So instead of being a monthly subscriber or patron, you do a yearly subscription. When you do a yearly subscription, you pay at once the amount for the full year, but you will get 20% discount if you do Tier B, 30% discount if you do Tier A, 40% discount if you do Tier S, and 50% discount if you do Tier S4. Okay, so I think it's very advantageous for you, and it gives me the opportunity to say, I know these people are there, I'm gonna dedicate my time and resources to the group of students that I have. It gives me less, I would say, changes probably in the schedule, and this is also for me very beneficial. So I'm very happy to offer you this deal. I hope to see you there. If you have any question and you're thinking, oh, I shouldn't write him because he's not gonna answer, or I don't know, please don't think like that. Just do it. You know, get in touch, we can talk about it, ask other people that are patterned with me. They've been doing it for about, some of them actually since I've started. So, you know, they know what I'm talking about. See you there. I really hope you jump on board. Thank you very much. Ciao.